love, 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 love,
Peace.
love, love, love. Peace, 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 peace.
Slander.
Peace, slander, slander, slander.
Love.
That's love, love, love.
Peace.
Peace.
One Piece of Slander, episode 3. Welcome back, Slander kids. I'm Mr. Earl Grey, sitting next to the lovely and talented Ladysteele. How you doing, Ladysteele?
I'm good.
You good?
Hi, people.
Good.
How you doing? Hope you guys had a great holiday. I know you missed us. We took a hiatus last week, but fear not, we are back.
Break. Now we back.
And I didn't get not one damn hamburger or hot dog, piece of fish, piece of chicken from nobody. So screw y'all.
Yeah, it was tired this year. Yeah,
it was kind of weak.
Yeah. What we got on the agenda?
As always, we have to make sure that we shout out our sponsors, the people that keep us going, starting with Eleven203 Productions, the Cuterie, BKNY, Crave TV6, Icravewear, MEPRoductionz, PreGame Radio, of course, our home. Make sure that you tune in every week to www.pregameradio.net to catch our show. And it will always be there, so you can stream that at any time. Also, King's Power.
King's Power. Very important.
Yes. You'll be hearing more about that soon.
And more to come later. Yeah.
So, what we're going to do is how we start off the show every week thus far is the facts of the day. So, baby, you want to take it away?
The facts of the day. First fact, LeBron is going to LA. He announced it. It's going anyway. My man's is going over to. He had the dinner with Magic. Once I knew he had the dinner with Magic, I knew it was over. Signed the contract. He's there for 4 years, $154 million or something like that. Crazy more endorsements, connections, and he's making it happen.
I think it's disgusting. I hate LeBron. I hate the Lakers. Both of them together, it's just a hate fucking sandwich.
This is America, black man. Get your money.
That if my brother was alive, he would love this shit because he loved both LeBron and the Lakers. So
yeah, just switch your jerseys up. Switch your jerseys up.
Well, they already vandalized his mural in LA.
No, they didn't. Nike, who paid for the mural, told them to take it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, that was the one in Cleveland. You mean the one in LA? They already vandalized it?
I showed it too.
They're really disrespectful. Like, nobody was thinking about the Lakers for a few years. It's been Golden State for the last few years. They should be happy for any attention that they get. Moving on to the next story.
Chris Brown, your boy.
Breezy arrested right after his performance, man. Outstanding warrant. He bonded out, but still, that's a real disrespectful move on behalf of law enforcement.
It's not on behalf of him. His team is sloppy. Because who on his team didn't do their homework or their research to know that he has an outstanding warrant where he's going to go perform? Like, how did they not see that coming? So that was inevitable. He should have taken care of that a long time ago.
Yeah, okay. What else we got? Ooh, Lee Daniels. Your boy Lee Daniels is back at it again. Fresh from still not paying Dame his money.
He did say he made a declaration that he's going to pay it back.
He's going to pay it. Promises a comfort to a fool. Fresh from saying, you know what I mean, that he was going to pay. He still hasn't paid. It's been a week and a half now. He's saying that now he discovered Cardi B when Instagram discovered Cardi B. Cardi B discovered herself.
I'm pretty sure that she must have passed through his door on her way up, but to lay claim and say that you discovered Cardi, especially when you didn't even put her on, I don't understand how you didn't discover it then.
No, you didn't. That's like me saying it because I bumped into Fabulous when he was 14 that I discovered him. No, did not.
Just give me your number, Damon.
Just give me your number. Give me your number, Damon. Not here.
Real quick.
Not here, Damon.
Maybe if he had some titties,
we got a lot of Cardi news, man. Let's get into that. What's going on next with Cardi? She still hasn't had a baby yet.
Speaking of, there's a little rumor going around
that she had it already.
Yeah.
I picked the 4th. I picked that she was going to have it on the 4th, but I don't.
But speaking of Cardi, she is presently countersuing her former manager Shaft because he actually initiated the litigation against her, saying basically that she blew up and kind of fucked over the contract that they had, and he wasn't getting his cut. So now she is countersuing, saying, well, no, he took advantage of her being naive to the business and cheated her out of a lot of money. And I mean, I believe it.
I'm sure Amigos is going to take care of that.
I think both are correct, to be honest.
I mean, it is what it is. He got a lot from her, and he probably doesn't want his books looked at when she was under him. Exactly. So he's just counting his losses. Put her picture up in his office and say, yeah, I used to manage Cardi B and get more acts. That's it. That's what he can do in that situation.
So we have Jesse Williams.
Oh boy.
He is back in the news because he's fighting back against his ex-wife. Excuse me, Aaron. The judge ordered him to pay, I believe it's
$100,000 a month.
$100,000 a month.
Damn! And he's saying, you made a mistake, Judge.
Based off, I think half of that's alimony or spousal support, and half of that is child support. And he is pretty much like not feeling that at all. Me personally, I think that he could fuck around and end up with an increase because that's only 10%. So that's what happened with Will Smith when Jada made him go to court to try to decrease what the ex-wife was getting. Mm-hmm. Judge raised that shit on him.
Oh wow! But you know he's not Will Smith though. He's making TV money right
That's
now.
Not TV. $6 million, $500,000 a month is not TV money.
That's per episode, right?
That's not per episode. That's a whole bunch of things that are combined. But that's still.
That's temporary. That can end tomorrow.
No, it can't.
All right.
That's what contracts are there for, and they're not contracts based on one season or whatever. And if he renews, it stands to go up. 10% is not bad when most people are doing 17%.
That's true, but 100K is a lot more than a lot of people 17%.
100K is his 10% though.
Yeah.
So what he would rather the judge be like, all right, fine, 17%.
You're right.
Like no. It's not like it's based on anything besides your income. And if that's your income, and then I'm pretty sure that he stashed some money away. I know there's no.
Hey! The views of Ladysteele do not speak for the entire Love, Peace, and Slander. What we got next?
Your favorite.
Yeah, they say this is a big rich town.
Power. We are what?
Episode
2 episodes in now, right?
Yeah, we're on
we're 2 episodes in now.
Yeah.
From when it debuted.
Mm-hmm.
Episode 1, the Raina, like we said before, completely dead. The coffin, though, was very controversial.
Completely dead.
Because they said, yeah.
Not so proper dead, she's completely dead.
The coffin was like, people said it's like a shoebox. It was very tiny, though. It was, I don't think they thought it through. And then it's like even more comedic value because they had like the fucking, like all those hardback men carrying down this like flimsy fucking.
They gave it a Vern Troyer.
She requested 10 years and then
like
all them big dudes carried the My Little Pony coffin. It's crazy. So, but in like, here's my thing with Power. They've made these characters so complicated that they can't express regular emotions. I've seen Tasha cry twice over the last 2 episodes. They were literally having a conversation about other shit at their daughter's funeral. It doesn't make any sense. Ghost was having somebody killed during her funeral. That doesn't make any sense. First of all,
her funeral, she didn't deserve her funeral. She's better off where she is. All of them ain't shit. Her funeral was a shit show. It was a big publicity grab from the paparazzi to snake ass Councilman
Councilman Tate. We're gonna call him Councilman Tate.
Yeah, they really are making sure that he gets the spin off.
He's sleaze, boy. He's sleaze. Yeah. He's good.
And then I think one part that really pissed me off with that first episode at the funeral was when he was making a big deal about Tommy sitting in the family section.
Yeah, he was like,
and Ghost was just there,
he was
letting it rock.
He was with it.
Tasha had to be the one like, no, he is family. And like, what?
He got, whatever it is, he got Ghost's mind. And
you know what it is? It's because he got him away from Stern.
Yeah,
but he didn't realize that getting away from Stern was going to come at this price.
But at the same time, Ghost is really a follower. The more I watch Ghost, he's a real big follower. He's not a leader. And that's why Tasha wants Kanan out the picture, because she knows that Ghost is only who he is because they got Kanan away from the business for that little bit of time. Now that Kanan's back and he's already showing it's only a matter of time before he starts reclaiming everything that's his.
I also saw how he put how he basically been throwing dirt on Tommy's name on the low.
Yeah,
and it's fucked up because Tommy been riding for him the whole time. You know what I'm saying?
And not for nothing, y'all saw my post where I was like, "Power's overrated."
Yeah, I did see that.
It jumped the shark, but
I think no, I agree. But like I said, I think it's more so that we have something that as a collective we can sit down and kind of enjoy.
Right, that's what it is. It's filling the void. That's what it is.
I will say this though.
What?
Them Tariq rumors.
Yeah, yo, that Kanan is his pops.
Kanan might be.
But then he would have to be Raina's pops.
Right, he has to be Raina's pops too.
They twins.
But you the one that said that Tasha got something more with Kanan.
I think that it has to be because she is too adamant about wanting him gone, and it's not the regular fear. Oh my God, he's gonna kill our whole family. It's on some I don't want him to open his mouth type shit.
I think I'm sticking with my theory that she knows that Ghost ain't who he is when Kanan's around, so she don't want him around. We're gonna see. We're gonna see regardless.
I mean, they definitely did. They're doing a lot. They're introducing a lot at the same. And then
Dre's gonna this is my prediction. Dre's gonna get fucked by Jimenez next episode.
But see, my thing is like they're literally working overtime to keep Dre alive. Like that's how I feel.
Yeah,
they're working hard
lucky.
to make sure that he stays alive. Because he really should have been ended. Yeah, he should have been ended by now.
Like, come on, the Italians just dropped the ball. Who kidnaps somebody without knocking them out? Like, you put a sheet over somebody's head and they're supposed to just fall asleep. Y'all supposed to be the best killers in the game. Tommy, and that's what I'd have been mad if I was Tommy. I'd have walked in there. I'm not giving away spoilers because this episode's already passed. Catch up. I'd have walked in there with the mob boss like, you're supposed to be your best killers and this is what we get?
And now you gotta give over 50% of the business for them to fuck up.
Come on now. But that was Tommy's deal. Tommy be doing too much. But
then you have, I want to know why the fuck does nobody remember Destiny? Why does Angela not remember Destiny? Because she's asking, are you sure, Tasha? Is there anybody else that could connect?
Word, you went and spoke to her.
You're the one that should know this, asshole.
She's too busy dodging ghosts, though. Alcoholic ghosts.
She really wants him. She want to pick up the phone.
If she really wanted him, she could have him. She's really trying to.
Right now, no, she's trying to on the low.
Oh, she want him to thirst a little bit more.
Yeah, this is a fake stage.
Is that going to be the new character arc? Ghost is an alcoholic. Is that the
no? That was already set up because he used to be
setting that shit up.
Yeah, he's already alcoholic. But here's the thing. I think to me, Power's only interesting with that love triangle going strong. That was what the whole thing always was to me. They introduced it early, it was a part of Ghost's arc, and now it was like very excited all the way until the end, when it ended.
I personally would like to see a time when he actually gave a fuck about his wife, where he was like, where they were actually happy, because even during the press release, he was cold as fuck.
Yeah.
That press release alone excuse me, I was very excited, and a lot of stuff just came out.
Oh.
It was clean and clear stuff, though. Not the other stuff.
Yeah, this stuff. She said she pointed at me.
But
they're not even acting like people who ever been together before. Like,
he's acting like fuck off.
They acting like actors. You know what I mean? Like we put together, so we gotta act like that.
He doesn't. There's no type of.
Tasha, please do not sleep with that lawyer again. This nigga's so corny, son. Please, like, you could do so much better. I would respect you more if you slept with Tommy. Like, come on, like no,
I
B.
secretly kind of wanted that.
Oh my God.
But yeah, he's become a series regular though, so I anticipate. Oh, speaking of which, I really feel like Proctor set his ass up on that stand. That's why he ended it when he ended it.
Of course,
asking
with
him,
the lawyer question.
So you've never compromised this because he know that Tasha. So that's gonna come back to bite him in the ass. And his snitch ass, he was way too eager. Like he could have just dropped it. He didn't have to go that into it, but. You know,
but he's sniffing on Tasha. He's thirsty for Tasha.
But how you gonna be thirsting on her when you know that what you're saying can basically pretty much? I guess maybe he thinks he's gonna
because he's narcissistic. He thinks he's better than all these other dudes, and he thinks Ghost is stupid. And he's working on his own ego. But what's the next turn of events?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is this gonna be every week? Are we gonna have a power recap every week?
We can do that.
Yeah, for the run of the show.
Yeah,
a power, nice.
Yeah,
we can't sit on it.
I even held my blog this week. So I'm gonna probably post.
We can't sit on it. Tariq alone is gonna make us talk.
Yeah. Oh, and that'll come later.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
And it's cool because whenever this comes out, it'll be just
already,
before the next one.
Yeah.
Right.
So you'll be fresh. Okay, cool.
So,
boom.
Next, everybody hates Nicki.
Everybody, even me. Because Nicki, you said
Minaj.
either you want the album or the baby, and Cardi B is showing the world that you can have both an album and a baby.
Nicki Minaj posted some picture on the beach, kind of looking like
the mermaid joint?
mermaid or whatever.
The wash-up joint?
Azalea Banks jumped on it, started calling her Chicken of the Sea. Jocelyn jumped on it, talking about, yeah, that's just about right. And then she went on this crazy Twitter
because she's
spree,
Jocelyn,
talking about, oh, now you see your true colors. Everybody told me not to fuck with you, blah, blah, like just going in. So we're going to see how that materializes.
I'm torn because everybody knows I do not like Azalea Banks. And a lot of people know that Nicki Minaj is not my favorite person. But here's the thing. I seem like everybody's picking on Nicki right now because she's on her way out, it seems. But Azalea Banks, you should just stop singing, stop rapping, and just become a hip-hop critic because that's all you really do right now.
But that's what fuels her records.
Records?
Yes, her records. Just because you're not listening to them don't mean that nobody else is.
Right.
That's why she's able to do shows. And she's
Shows.
she has shows lined up. She's completely independent.
Okay. What's the next thing on the agenda?
That's a lot better than most of these artists that are slaves to their contracts. Don't do that.
I'm not doing anything.
Don't do that. Anyway,
What's the next one?
Some fan called themselves on Twitter calling Baby True ugly, and Chloe decided to
like she should have clapped back. Why are you talking about
she
somebody's
said,
baby?
The person at Infinite IO Vexo whatever said, is it just me or is Khloe Kardashian's baby True not cute at all? So Khloe responded, what self-respecting adult would even comment on a child's appearance? What type of disgusting human being are you? It's pathetic that you are this miserable in your life.
It's true.
And the Twitter user actually ended up apologizing after the fact. So.
It's true. Like, it's okay to hate Kardashians, okay to hate certain people, but why are you talking about kids? And what you said was wrong. Like, I think the kid's cute.
So would it have been okay if the kid was ugly?
No. She'd have just been right.
Yeah. Some kids are cut ugly.
Yeah, it's alright. Bless his heart. What's the next one?
We're going to update on Lisandro Guzman Jr., like we said prior. So it's been about 2 weeks, and in those 2 weeks, a lot of things have changed. A lot of things have happened. Actually, today at 3 o'clock on 183rd and Bathgate, there was a ceremony in which they decided they were going to introduce Junior's Law, or at least open up the arena to introduce it. And what they are proposing is that there is a law targeted towards small business owners, making it mandatory for them to call the police if anybody comes into their establishment asking for help.
Okay.
My thing with that is that's very vague. It's very open. I'm not really sure how they're going to enforce that. Like, what's the penalties going to be? And even introducing that, I get it, but in this case, the owner called the cops twice, and so did a couple of passerbyers.
It's going to be easily enforceable. One, they're going to hit the business with fines. Now, is it right? Because you're forcing a business to now put itself in the private affairs of citizens with no protection, because we already know they're not going to protect that business after such and such case is done.
So this is what I'm saying. I don't understand how that could be something that they would actually enforce.
We'll see how it goes.
But, right, like I said, it's just a proposal. It's not set in stone. But let's take this quick break, and we will come right back and pick up where we left off.
Holla.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us again. If you are just now tuning in, we are just giving a brief update on Lisandro Guzman Jr., or aka the Justice for Junior hashtag. So what we do know now is 12 people are in custody. And yesterday it was reported that the 12th and final suspect was in custody, which means that the darker skinned one that a lot of people keep asking about, Michael Sosa Reyes, is not one of those people. That's why you do not see him. And as I've been saying, is he's cooperating. He's in super protective custody. He's not going to be in the same courtroom as them, same facility, none of that. I mean, I'm willing to bet that he's probably going to be in a witness protection type deal, the way that things are shaping up, because he's a marked man at this point. I mean, even the gang leaders have been arrested, and they are actually, this has actually brought more attention to the gang itself, so a lot of other crimes are being looked at now because of it. We also know that it had nothing to do with the girl or sex tape, so people could stop slandering the little girl. Nobody should have been watching it in the first place, but it had nothing to do with that. What they are saying is that it was a case of mistaken identity, because although all of them are Trinitarios, I had to do my Bloomberg Espanol real quick. Although all of them are within the same gang, there are different sets. And a hit was ordered on the rival set, I believe the Sunshine set or whatever. And so they basically decided to go 3 cars deep, cruising around the neighborhood, looking for rival members of this set. And happened to come across Junior, and for some reason Junior ran. My guess is he probably, I mean,
they
you know,
said
when
something and he
you could
did.
say something, or you have a feeling sometimes. You know when some shit just don't feel right. When you walking past a bunch of dudes, I do it all the time. I know, like, if I see a certain group of dudes, I'm not gonna go that corner. I'm gonna go the extra long way to not. And I think that's partially what happened. I think he ended up taking an alternative path so that he wouldn't end up going straight home and letting these people know where he lives. And I think from there a chase ensued. And he got chased out of his slippers, which is why in the video you see him only in socks. So he runs into the bodega, and we had extended footage that shows the bodega owner and employee, one actually arguing with a few of them outside of the while Junior was behind the counter. We actually see him try to hide him or keep him down, but Junior popped up. Because one of the guys went outside, and then I guess the minute he came in, Junior pops up. So he gets the rest of the guys, they come in. Then there's like an argument or some type of exchange between the owners and the guys while Junior's still behind. After this happened, rewind a little bit more, that Junior did try to jump over the counter. And I think this is where people have to use deductive reasoning and common sense, because
somebody runs to your store and try to jump over the counter, you can be like, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, and he said, you know, I at first I didn't help, because I thought that, like, something's happening to, you know, he thinking that he's under attack. But once he recognized him, he said he helped him over, and he was saying no, he didn't help him over. But in your head, do you know how much core strength you would have to have in order to climb over something while being resisted, while somebody is pushing back? You would have to have, like, you would have to be Bruce Lee to get over that. So he had to get some type of boost to get on the other side. He gets there, like I said, so we fast forward to this point. They actually come behind and start beating. One of the employees is seen on camera taking the guy, Kevin, I believe it is, the one that is claiming that he thought that they were just going to go to a party and fight them. He didn't know that all this stuff was, he's seen grabbing them off of Junior. So that's where the report comes from, where they say that they were told to stop, not to continue to intervene. So they attempted to, and then that was it. You also see in a frame where one of them actually did have a knife, the machete in the back pocket. So they did come into the bodega armed. Maybe they didn't brandish it, but it was still where the owner knew. So now we have all of these people now seem to be focused on the dark-skinned one. Where is he? Why is he not in? Why is he not in? Well, he's the one that's cooperating. Because of him, he's giving everybody up. I believe the Guzman family, they're going to have to make peace with this one. Is possibly not going to do any time behind it. And it should be, I think that would be the easier L to take in exchange for the rest of them. Because he's the one that's not seen physically doing anything at all throughout the whole thing. He had some words with the bodega guy, and that's about it. You don't see him at all during the attack, before, nothing. There's no physical contact that he has with Junior. So That's just something I think that they're going to have to make
That's
peace
what happens
with.
with cases. They either go unsolved or somebody talks and helps and cooperates.
if you want to solve, you really want justice for Junior, that's a pill you have to swallow.
Didn't they give him a street?
No.
No?
That was a gift.
No, that was a gift.
That was a gift.
Okay.
To get a street naming ceremony, that's a process that you have to take.
Say, you know.
It's a process that you have to go through. The city takes it twice a year. That time is passed. But anybody can do it. You put in an application, and like I said, it's steps that you have to go through. I'm not saying that they won't do that, but as of now, that's not the case. That was just a gift that they gave to his mom. And I just want people to know, like, just think about it. If somebody comes to your house, let's say somebody runs into your house and they're coming at you, you're not going to be like, oh my God, I'm going to hide you under the bed. You're going to be like, what the fuck are you doing in here? Or you're going to think that you're under attack. You might grab for your hand or whatever to go after that. You're not going to...
That don't have the time to be answered, and that's what happened in this case.
Yeah, you can't.
It's unfortunate. You know, Plymouth Rock, like I said, it landed on them. I don't necessarily think they should take the blame if they've been taken.
I don't think so either. And then you also have people that are now upset because the NYPD is clearing the
tribute,
the vigil outside. It is a safety hazard. It is not something they are specifically targeting him to do to. They do this to everybody.
They give him a few days. They gave him a long time.
And he had a very long time. And it was massive. Huge. So that's not a personal dig at him. It's just... It's how it is. And like I said, one of those candles catch fire, that's a whole thing that is going to mess up.
All right, well, rest in peace, Junior. Hopefully we'll get more updates.
Because we gotta finish it real quick. Okay. Oh, so you also have the three main guys are in Rikers Island, and they have a whole jail to themselves because a lot of people want their heads. You got two that are in MDC. One is in Bellevue. He's claiming stigmata because he has an injured hand or something, whatever. But yes, like I said, we're going to keep you updated as this unfolds. I've been tracking it every day. So with that being said, we're going to end the facts of the day. And I believe I'm going to give it to you, baby.
Yeah, we're going to go swear on everything.
Ooh. So what we got this week?
What we got? We're going to go to the red phone here. Okay. Boom. He says, I'm starting to catch feelings for my ugly side chick. What do I do?
Nigga.
First, what?
I'm going to read it back again. We got to absorb that one the first time. First blow is always the hardest. He said, I'm starting to catch feelings for my ugly side chick. What do I do? Well, it's Mr. Earl Grey. Swear on everything. I'm glad that you've come to us with this issue. You know, if you were a total piece of shit, you wouldn't have come to us. You would have kept it to yourself. I wish you would have kept it to yourself. Some things you should keep to yourself, but I'm glad you gave it to me. Your ugly side chick. I mean, I get it. You know, not every side chick is going to be blessed with beauty. She has other skills. But you're not supposed to catch a feeling, son. Nah, you can't do that.
I was wondering, what is his offense? Is it because he's catching feelings, or is it because she's ugly, or is it a double offense?
It's a double offense. It's a double offense. You don't do the side chick thing to fall in love. Well, sometimes you do. Sometimes it happens. I'm not going to say it doesn't happen. It happens. But at a certain point, you got to grab yourself and say, this is an ugly bitch. You can't do this.
But something's making her pretty to him.
I mean, and I'll tell you that about women never want to admit this. We aren't as caught up in looks as women sometimes are. We don't, you know, if a woman is good, if she does certain things.
But he realizes she's ugly.
Yeah, he realized, you know what it is. You know what it is. But the things that, how she makes him feel, the things she do, maybe she's a better wife to him than his wife or his girl. He just can't take her outside, and that's his issue. Otherwise, we never hear about it on this show.
You just gotta own that shit.
You gotta own that shit and man up. You got us aside. You done a lot of shit with her. You're probably screwing raw. I can't absolve you of this L. You gotta eat that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go through the absolution. Thank you for giving me your problem, but I'm not absolving you of your L of this problem right now. You have to figure this out.
So, question. Is it a triple L if he gets with her?
No, it's a triple L if he now gets her pregnant, it's a triple L. Because now you're passing on that ugliness.
Oh, I thought we don't talk about babies and ugly babies.
I never said nothing about no baby. I said you're passing on your babies. Now, bow your heads on God. The 5 boroughs of no mercy. Through the tombs in Kings County. The resurrection of new Timbs every fall reconciles the facts and forgiveness of our hustle sins. Through the ministry of the streets, may the old heads give you pardon and peace, not this time. I cannot absolve you of your L's.
Can we eat now?
In the name of the pound, the quarter, and the holy eighth. Act like it. Okay?
This is
Go
what
forth.
I do when I'm praying.
Okay? The streets are with you. Until you bring that chick outside.
Damn it.
Next
I
segment.
kind of feel bad for him.
You can't feel bad for him. He dug his own grave. What you mean? He purposely recruited this chick and was like, you know what? She would make a good side chick. It has happened.
Because she probably had like the donkey ass, and he thought like it was gonna just be straight fucking and nothing else.
And she took everything well. Like the head is bomb.
She probably treat this nigga.
Yeah, yo, she scratched and rub his back, rub his feet.
Cut his toenails.
She got food ready for him when he come through. His favorites every time.
From scratch.
And what if his wifey's like a good looking
bitch? Yeah, that's how it be. That's how it be.
Probably.
So don't call your side chick ugly. She's a good woman.
Oh, that's code for ugly bitch. Is a good woman.
Good woman. That's it.
Oh shit. Okay.
She's good.
Okay.
So we're going on to high tea at noon with the lovely, beautiful, and talented first place, not second place, not side chick, Ladysteele.
Let's see if I get the sip right.
Pinky out.
Need me some more spit. Hold on.
Pause.
Okay, maybe not.
Maybe not. Don't always need more spit, ladies.
Okay, so this week's high tea, we're gonna do all blinds items. Okay. Disclaimer, because don't nobody got time to be up in court and shit. So we will say this is just for entertainment purposes only. Any answers are not answers; they're just guesses. Okay.
We're not talking about you.
Yeah. All right. So first one. Oh, let me kind of get out of my phone because I want to know if you could guess this.
Oh, okay. Cool. Boom.
So okay.
All right. I'm usually good at this.
As I've been telling you for months,
Ooh.
the significant other of this current A+ list rapper has impregnated multiple women. Apparently, our rapper discovered this for the first time yesterday. Perhaps she should read the blinds.
Oh. It's Three Amigos. What's this? Offset? Yeah. Offset. Allegedly. And that would make her Cardi B. She just found that out, like, the other day.
I think that he actually impregnated one. I don't know.
He been actually impregnated. He got 5 kids already, don't he?
Those weren't on her, though. Those were before.
But, Marty. What's the next one?
There is no way this foreign-born A+ list rapper was going out with this A- list, mostly movie actress / comic. He only does the stripper and porn star thing where they let him do his crazy fetish thing, which is the only way he is able to perform. Plus, the A- lister is a bit of a talker and would spill that fetish in a second.
French Montana?
No.
You said foreign-born rappers. Not many foreign-born rappers.
So think.
Foreign-born.
An A+.
A+ foreign-born rapper.
Canadian.
Yes.
Oh, Drizzy. I don't even like consider him foreign. Okay, Drizzy. And what's his fetish? Pooping on chicks?
Guess the other chick.
The other chick?
The chick that this is about.
I have no idea.
A- celeb.
It's A- list, mostly movie actress / comedian.
Oh, this is She Ready. What's her name?
Yes.
Tiffany Haddish.
Oh,
yes.
It was supposed to be smashing.
I mean, she's on the Smash tour right now.
But that's why she said that
famous,
he wouldn't, because she talks too much.
With
all that is going on in his life, this former A+ list rapper has always had his design line to keep him motivated. Well, he lost one part a couple years back and is now about to lose the other. Despite the noise and buzz, It is a money loser, and his deal is set to expire soon and will not be renewed.
John Sean?
That's gotta be Kanye.
Yes.
Oh, it's Kanye?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
John Sean.
That's how the Caribbeans say it, John Sean.
John Sean.
Because they are
John
married, the constant cheating by this rapper on his rapper wife just seems worse. I wonder if she knows how frequently he calls her from bed while he's with another woman. It happened this week at least once.
Same thing. Cardi B in Offsides.
Wow.
His name is Offsides from now on, so you Offsides.
Wow.
You went before the whistle, my man.
You serving up Cardi a lot of L's this week.
So these are...
She's serving herself a lot of L's. A lot of people told her about this before.
These are BET Award weekend blinds.
Oh, okay, cool. Yay. The EBT Awards. Roll it.
You know, when this former stripper turned B+ list celebrity wears a wig, that she got a very high-paying yachting gig. Yachting, for those that don't know, when it's like the casting couch, except for it's usually on yachts, on private yachts, when they're off the Cannes film festivals and stuff like that. They call that yachting. So, yeah. Wow. You know, when this former stripper turned B+ list celebrity wears a wig, that she got a very high-paying yachting gig. Ooh. That is what she did last night, and the yachting gig turned out to be a threesome with her friend and one of the executives of the network.
Amber and... Wait, the girl is China and the friend is Amber?
Amber is the girl.
Amber is the girl? Oh, Amber is the girl. Well, they both wear wigs.
No, whenever you see her with a wig.
You right. Oh, because they don't like that skee ball shit. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy. It's okay, so yeah, I was right. Amber and the girl.
Don't slut shame.
Ugh.
Don't slut shame.
Proving once again what an asshole this married A-list producer is. He hooked up with a woman after sending his wife home pretty early into the after party.
Asshole producer. DJ Khaled.
Another
one.
Oh.
I heard it when your voice was going into him. Like as he was getting the voice, it was coming. It was like, asshole. Producer. Another one.
You smart.
That's what he told me when he shut the car door.
Word. You smart. You loyal. Take my son home.
Nah, Assad stays in private. What are you talking about? Assad the one taking the fucking video.
Oh, wow. Executive producer.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is crazy. Next one.
Last night, a spy just to make conversation asked this B-list, still barely a teen actress, if any older men had hit on her. She answered 2 had. The spy said 2 was a lot for her career in movies. The actress then replied that 2 was just for the night. Dozens of men have propositioned her or been inappropriate over the past few years.
Hollywood loves these young girls.
That one might be a little difficult. Allegedly, that is...
Give me a clue of her name.
Marvel.
Oh, Storm Reed.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, Storm Reed. Nasty. She's 14?
Yeah. This A- / Oh, okay. So...
You can do it. We can get that in 1 minute if you're good with it.
This A- / B+ list, mostly television actress from a hit almost television show with a provocative title, is a great actress. She is ticked though because she feels the streaming service just plays lip service to people of color and has not done anything to try and get her an Emmy nomination, except invite her to a 4-year consideration party with every other person on the streaming service.
She's right. I think the show is Dear White People.
Yep.
I'm not sure about the girl's name, but the lead actress in that.
Her name is Logan Browning, and you're correct.
All right.
Is she biracial?
Wow.
Yes.
All right. 20 seconds.
We're good.
All right. Taking another break.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And we're back. Continuing the High Tea at Noon Blind Item Edition.
EBT Awards.
Focusing on the BET Awards. Disclaimer once again, this is for entertainment only. Any answers are really just guesses, so clear me. All right. At an after party, this permanent A-list celebrity was wasted out of her mind, and I wish someone recorded her rant about dozens of celebrities who she knows or who were on her show or that she has heard stories about. She was not holding back.
Okay, so she's had a show, she's been a celebrity, gets drunk, has a big mouth, Tyra Banks.
Yep. She was spilling that tea.
Nice.
This one, this back in the day A- list singer says she has given up yachting. She wants to find a guy to settle down with. I'm not sure that this back in the day A+ list singer turned reality star would appreciate the fact that her significant other is the person the former A-lister has her eyes set on. Of course, they did hook up just a week ago. So,
what? Okay, former A-list singer is not Brandy. Is it?
no.
Okay, is it Monica?
Oh,
Ashanti?
yes.
Ooh. Okay, so who she wants to hook up with?
Well, she wants to hook up with, she wants to hook up with my baby.
Neo. So her boyfriend would be Nelly, right? Was the one that might be mad that she's hooking up with him?
No.
No?
Neil's wife.
Oh, Neil's wife. Who was that? Which one?
Crystal.
Which one?
He only had one wife.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Neo's wife.
She might not be too happy about it.
You know what I mean? All right, next one. Neo's wife.
This illiterate A-list rapper was double cupping all night long, and during the after parties didn't slow down either. I'm not going to be shocked when we wake up one morning to learn that he might be dead.
Illiterate. Ross.
Yep.
Oh no. I don't want Ross to die.
The worst behavior of the evening award goes to the celebrity offspring, who was inappropriate with every woman he encountered and seems to feel that when he says his name, women are supposed to just want to be with him instantly. If they don't, he is just awful to them. He treats service personnel horribly, and at an after party purposely dumped a plate on the floor and told the waitress who spurned him earlier to make herself useful. That is none other, allegedly,
sounds
than,
like Diddy.
Well, it's his son.
Oh, which one? Albie Shaw's son or Christian?
No, Christian.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
unfortunately, but we're gonna move on to right now. Slander, Vixen of the Week.
Yes, this is the Love, Peace, and Slander version or classic spin. This is the Love, Peace, and Slander spin on the classic Jet Beauty of the Week. Instead, we are going to highlight women that we find sexy. They can be IG models, but they're not restricted to that. They can be women that have stuff going on and that are generally, beautiful, eye candy. So for this week, we have a girl named TASHINA FINKTON. She is someone that caught my baby's eye.
Yeah. Friends for a while. Actor, model. I caught her on the streets, exchanged info.
Very beautiful. Very beautiful.
She's a very great girl. She's been in. She did a video last summer. You should check it out. You can see it on her page, Instagram at Shina Denise, SHINADENISE. Check her out.
I think
Book
it's
her.
Shina. At Shina Denise.
Yeah. Shina Denise.
Her website, www.tashinafinkton.com.
Yeah.
So yes.
Don't be booking her for no BS. She's a high fashion model. She's been all over the world.
Yes, you can see her.
Official tissue.
Gorgeous. Smooth skin, pretty face. And we're going to move on from that. Shout out to you, Tashina. And much luck to you in your career.
Shout out, baby girl.
We are going to move on to what? Movies we want to see.
Movies we want to see.
Earl Grey.
Yes, here we go. Well, this has been something that's been on my mind for a little bit, and I want to touch on it. This week is going to be hip-hop movies we deserve. Now, every generation has basically been defined or captured by its movie or movies of that generation. And I think a lot of audiences outside New York City, if it weren't for Crush Groove and, Wild Style, things of that nature, these things really introduced into hip-hop and the culture at large. I think movies that we've seen from the culture since then have done nothing but help support what phase hip-hop has been at that time. We've watched hip-hop grow through these movies. Let's see, the 80s and 90s had a ton of cinematic content, which supported major films.
I feel like this week I'll know what movies you're talking about.
Oh, you will? Okay.
Good.
Well, here we go. Let's see. The only thing that we don't have is something to represent this generation's culture of hip hop. They have no movie. You know, a lot of people were upset with Superfly because I think it got a bad rap. It had to hold up this generation's version, its story of hip hop on its shoulders, and be a remake for a classic 70s movie, and that wasn't fair to it. Looking back, where we at, the 80s had Crush Groove, Big Fun in Big Town, Style Wars, Wild Style, Beat Street, Breakin'. 90s had Juice, Rhyme Reason, CB4, Belly, House Party 3, The Show. 2000s had Backstage, State Property, and from 2003 on, we saw a lot of rehashing, not original content. Like, we had Tupac Resurrection, we had Fade to Black, we had The Carter. These were movies that really look back at artists at a certain time in hip-hop that wasn't presently happening. What I'd like to see from this generation is a movie starring and featuring them. And I think a great star of that would be... what's the kid's name?
Not Michael B. Jordan.
No. We talk about artists. Think about artists. You want to make a movie with artists. Who do you want to see in that? I want to see Young Thug. I think he would do really well in the movie.
What movie are you remixing?
What? No, I'm not remixing a particular movie. I'm saying that this generation, this week is about this generation missing an identity in film. And I think they need that. What's the kid's name? I don't really care if you cry. What's that kid's name?
Fetty Wap?
No, not Fetty Wap. I'll figure out his name, but he's a really charismatic kid. You know, he's quirky and.
But charisma in music doesn't necessarily translate to screen.
It doesn't, but sometimes it does. Everybody thought that Purple Rain was going to bomb.
Yeah, but I'm telling you,
and it defined that generation.
I remember when I was working on the film, I had Jim Jones come audition, I had Waka Flocka come audition, I had Jadakiss come audition, Styles P come audition.
Even Dipset had that movie.
I know, but what I'm trying to tell you is the only person that really did outstandingly well out of all of that was freaking Waka. Waka was like awesome, like immediately. His presence in acting, great. The rest of them trash.
Lil Uzi Vert,
yeah. Lil Uzi Vert, I think he would do well. Like, if he had his own Purple Rain, that would go over well.
A lot of people don't know how to act, though.
They don't, but I don't think it's something...
They nut up when they have a script. They don't know how to detach.
So then don't make it a script. Make it reality based. Follow him. Do a tour. Do a documentary. Documentaries are just as important as scripted movies. That's because a lot of these films that have represented the rhyme and reason. That was a documentary. The show Backstage is one of my favorite documentaries. That was a documentary of that tour that nobody else.
Yeah, but see now, if you had Backstage now, they would be selling it to HBO. You wouldn't have gotten to see it. They would be selling it to someplace where you have to pay. Like all subscription fee or whatever.
Well, you know, the nature of the game has changed. It's subscription based, but however way they do it, I think they need something large or something big to put in the time capsule to be remembered, to stand for. But you can't culture at this time.
You can't do a segment without doing what the segment's for. So I'm gonna need you to remix like a classic hip hop movie. What, Belly?
Hey, this is what this is about this week. Okay. This is the movie that we deserve to see. This generation deserves to see the people that they revere in music and the culture on screen, just as we have in the 90s, the 2000s, the 90s, and the 80s. They don't have that right now, so that's what the movies that we need to see. That's a movie that we need to see. Hip-hop culture represented right now, whether we like the people or not. That's where a lot of disconnect is with the artists of this time from the rest of hip-hop. We don't understand them because we don't know them.
No, we know too much about them, and we don't like them because of it.
Well, I beg to differ. I think that if we left, that they need a time capsule. They need something to put into the hip-hop time capsule.
I kind of agree. And I think it's ironic because this is like the age of the web series and the low-budget movie, but yet where's the representation?
Exactly.
Right, the representation. But I feel like we know too much about them because of social media. A lot of, like, before it was easy to separate because we didn't know. We didn't have direct access to celebrities.
I don't think we do. Like, one of my favorite shows on Adult Swim, I don't know if we can say the names, Adult Swim, was Tyler, the Creator Show. It was brilliant. You know what I mean? Me knowing his music and doing that, I wouldn't exactly know him. He got a chance to show himself.
But I'm not talking about based on the music. I'm saying knowing them based off of their views and their ideas and what they think about things. That's what's turning people off to where they feel like they know because they're on Twitter every 2 seconds. Tyler, Creator, when he first came out, he was on that, and then he eventually fell back. Because he used to be like a hard troll. But
it doesn't always have to be something that's directly their views. It just has to be entertaining. Look at...
I'm not talking about you. I'm just specifically responding to you saying that we don't know enough about these people, these artists. And I feel like we know too much about the artists because they put too much about themselves out there.
I think we know the ill points of their drama. Right. We don't know like what a day in the life is like, what they did.
But what I'm saying is because you know the drama, a lot of people don't care to see a day in the life because they know that.
I understand what you're saying.
The movies.
All right, I understand what you're saying. So if we don't I understand what you're saying. So if we don't do that, okay, what we could do is focus not on the actual artists, but the people who surround them, the people who become stars in their life. The women that they associate with, the women that have gone through the industry.
Right.
And we get anything.
I would love that, but guess what? The problem with that now is, like I said, what's going to happen when you do that? A whole group of people going to put together a fucked up petition to get it banned or not go on because of how it's being portrayed. That's why, like I said, too much is out there. Because
but when
now
has hip hop ever bowed to outsiders' opinions? I mean,
but they are. That's what hip hop is now. It's bowing to everybody's opinions, bowing to mainstream. That's what hip hop. That's where we are. Hip hop is not unapologetic anymore.
I don't think it needs to be unapologetic in order to get this done.
Ironically, the one who I see most likely to do some shit like that is 6ix9ine.
6ix9ine, I mean, and he represents the culture at this time, whether you like him or not. Even your girl Azalea Banks, she could chime in and talk about a lot of things. It's just a vacuum right now that's not being representative in the culture. There's nothing from this culture in media right now as far as film,
except videos.
They don't even play videos like that anymore. That's gone. We came from Belly, from you know what I mean? Hype Williams directing videos to a movie. You understand? That was huge. Bout It, Master P, independent movies.
Well, you had True to the Game that should have been big, and then it was a fucking fluke.
Yeah, that should have been big. But here's the thing: True to the Game that was written like how long ago, and it was made now, and it's not representative of this culture right now. That's not why.
No, but they did tweak it. It's not like they made a movie that was 1985.
It kind of was to me. That's why it didn't work.
It was just bad acting. It was rushed, and it was horrible setup.
Listen, it was a bad acting story that we heard a million times.
Promo.
We heard a million times that story, and it just didn't work. It's not representative of the culture right now. That's why it didn't click. We need something that's like Wild Style. We need something like Crush Groove. When I seen that was one of the first movies I ever saw. Crush Groove is basically the blueprint of how to run a hip hop company. You understand? Right, that still works today. LL Cool J was the young kid that they had. You know what I mean? Run DMC was their group, their major group. You know what I mean? You had Sheila E. and they threw in a whole bunch of other people.
And then you have Running Russell Simmons. Nobody gave a shit about that.
But that he played the mogul.
P. Diddy.
He played the mogul. That would be for anybody right now. You could do that with Migos, Cardi B, Lil Uzi. You could do that with 6ix9ine. You could do a whole piece, even if you just threw them in as characters. If they could do an Under Graffiti Bridge or a Purple Rain or something,
they would feel like they're selling themselves cheap to do that.
Honestly, like that, we eating up a lot of time on your segment, but honestly, I would love to. I'd shoot some shit like that.
You know what I mean? Like it would work.
I would love to have like the young people like let me know what's going on with them and help them tell their story.
And that's what we need. So wrapping up, that was movies that we want to see and hip hop movies that we deserve. We need a hip hop movie for this era. I'm gonna settle for a movie, not movies, because we're almost out of the teens. It's 2018.
I'd settle for a solid web series.
A solid web series that we can put in the capsule. All right, kids? So, talk about it amongst yourselves. I'd love to know what you think. Mr. Earl Grey. Switching it over to old Ladysteele. Got anything to say, baby?
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to yet one more episode, and hopefully many more episodes. But thank you guys for tuning in tonight for this episode of Love, Peace, and Slander. That was Movies We Deserve with Mr. Earl Grey.
Yes.
Just a brief reminder that we have the boat ride brunch on June 22nd. So if you don't have your tickets yet, you need to hit me or Mr. Earl Grey up. We will be, it's white with a splash of color.
Yes.
$50 tickets.
Leaving from Sheepshead Bay.
Complete brunch. Brooklyn Armory Terminal is where we're leaving from. And we are boarding at 1 and it's over at 7 p.m. So it's going to be unlimited laughs, unlimited mimosas for an hour of that, and then you could buy drinks. Also, we are going to shout out our sponsors once again. Can't do any of this without them.
Nothing.
So that is Eleven203 Productions, BKNY, PreGameRadio.net, The Cuterie, also King's Power,
Crave 6 TV.
Crave TV 6, Icravewear, and who else?
Our followers.
Yes, of course.
And
if you are not, if you're just happening to
I learned that
come
from
across,
Mr. Rogers.
if you're just happening to come across this video, please make sure that you follow us at Love Peace the letter N Slander on Instagram. On Twitter, it's LPS Podcast. On Tumblr, I believe we're Love, Peace, and Slander. Gmail to send your confessions, topic suggestions, or anything. Also to become a sponsor or a donor. If you got stuff that you want us to rock, shout out, get you some screen time, please send that to our email, which is lovepeaceslander@gmail.com. There is no N. It's lovepeaceslander@gmail.com. And my birthday, 7:30. It is coming up. I'm going to be the big 33. I'm going to have a nice after work soiree at Amarachi, which is down under the bridge. Yes, Amarachi Prime.
Shout out to Bub. Shout out to Bub.
Yeah.
Spades.
Great food. They have amazing food, amazing drinks, and we worked at an awesome price. So stop by, buy me a drink. Some wings too. The jerk parmesan. Shout out to those. Those are freaking.
Yes.
He's doing it with that.
Quesadillas, tacos, wings of all types, frozen drinks. It's gonna be hot as a month. Frozen drinks for $5. All just $5.
Yep, until 8 o'clock. So
until 8 o'clock. So get that happy hour pricing.
Get there early and double fisted, man. So outside of that, once again, thank you. Contact us if you have any
Super Bowl. Bahamas cruise.
Miami.
Leaving from Miami. Spending time in Bahamas. Swinging back around. Coming back home. A lot of sea time in between.
Yes, we're going to have a private party on the boat. And we're probably going to go live from the boat, working out a deal to get an internet package so that we could show you the turn up.
We're going to go live from the boat.
And Love, Peace, and Slander West Coast Edition will be happening next month when we're in California.
Yes, it will.
So keep it locked.
Mickey ears.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
All right, love you guys, and make sure you comment, like, share, all that good stuff, and we'll see you next week.
Hustle sends, keep them tight.